Games. This is Andrew. Thanks for joining me again as I continue Children of Morta. So we have played through those Silk Caverns a couple of times, and I did not do so great making it through. We'll give it one more try here, see what we get this time.
Lucy could spend hours with paper and pencil, giving life to objects she witnessed in the clouds, drowning herself in her own world, a place empty of life's trials and tribulations, away from Grandma Margaret, who was always insisting that she continue to practice her other specialty.
So I wonder what Lucy's specialty is. Maybe magic or something? Again, these little snippets of the narrative are always interesting. Would love to try Linda with the bow and see that, but let's try John. We do have an unspent skill point that we can spend on Shield of Thorns. If we do, I think that'll unlock this next track rather than waiting for a few more skill points to do this. I never use Heaven's Sword. I forget about it. And I never use the shield either, but maybe we'll learn and do better at it. So let's do that. Oh, it did unlock the next one. Family trait. After spending enough skill points, each family member unlocks their own unique set of family traits. Family traits benefit all other family members as well. If a family member grows in power, so does the entire family. Okay, so these increase. These are okay. This one. So this column here is the family trait that's triggered automatically as we spend the trait points. So that's interesting. So this one, John said, increase the max health of all family members. So I assume his health will increase and everybody else's as well. And then there's more. And then in here, these are all individual ones. So that's interesting. So now I want to know what Linda's skills do. The family that moves together stays together. Increase the entire family's movement speed. Okay, so they may each kind of focus on an attribute or something. It's definitely interesting. Alright, let's do one more run with John. And then if we die here and we fail, we'll try a Linda. See how... we'll see. Okay, so we're going to try... remember a little bit better about our shield and our Heaven Strike. As we say it, I'm just going to try and remember to use it. A lot of enemies. We took a little bit of damage. Looks like our max health did go up. We were, I believe, at 120 something, and now we're at 131. So that trait we unlocked was helpful. More pots had gold in them, but they don't. I'll keep smashing them when I feel like it. Yeah, we need to work on using special abilities. taking damage is killing us. Funny how that works. Okay, there's some health. That's good. Nothing here. There's a door here. That heavy strike is useful. It can definitely help when we've got a big swarm. It's fun to use. Maybe we'll be less worried about fully expanding. That's a lot of guys. Okay, cool. Remembering use Heaven Strike is gonna help. Strike them. Good, good. We really only took one hit there, so that's pretty good. What's this? Increased maximum health. Cool. So, let's use it. Give it our potion of life. Here we go. Oh. Shard Slinger, a ranged companion that fights by your side. Now that's what I want. So since my daughter doesn't like to come fight with me and join us, now I've got the Shard Slinger. We'll see how effective he is, but seems pretty good. Spider, we gotta remember to go aggressively get those things. That's not doing too bad here. Our Shard Slinger's pretty fun. Remember about Heaven Strike. Oh. Okay. And then this is where this one, unlike others, we can, like the previous run, we have the teleporter. Might allow us to venture a little bit further comfortably. I don't want to get too crazy though. That health potion's nice. Let's see what's in here. nice when I'm not surrounded. Get some of the distance guys. Some of the defense can deal some damage before they get to me. Did not see him there. Now, there is a tough guy here. We're gonna kill him. We're not gonna die to him like last time. Cool. And then we got a shard piece. And there was a chest. Oh. Let's get some health. That door looks spooky.
Not all in the caves were refugees. Some were just traveling merchants stuck in a bind.
Oh, this is a wave battle. My shard slinger is gonna help out here. And it's just slimes for right now. Don't know how many waves there will be. And, or if we can teleport out of here if things get rough. Yeah, that was wave 1.
The strange-looking shopkeep dusted off his clothes and tipped his hat.
Okay.
He invited them to stop by his shop later, promising something for all adventuring needs.
Cool. So, from now on, he will appear in the dungeons offering goods for a price. Cool. What is this? Divine Relic. Cool. So, I think that was worth it, freeing the shopkeeper who's going to appear in future levels now. I guess, where do we want to go? At some point we do want to leave. I'd love to get more health back. Since that battle there did cost me quite a bit. But we'll see what we get. Is there anything up this way? Dead end. Did get a new gemstone, so let's open this. Maybe there's some health in here. No. But lots of gold, that's fine. So now what we don't know is whether that shopkeeper is always on this level. Ooh, there's some health, good. And we need to find him, or if he randomly appears on different levels. Ooh, what is this? Okay. Wand of Protection. Shoot bolts in random directions. So it looks like I can only have one relic, and the question is, do I want to switch? And I don't necessarily want to, but I want to pick it up for the codex. Oh. That's interesting. So it's a shield. And the other one... goes in its place. So that's good to know, is it doesn't actually cost us. Like, I don't have to sacrifice the other one. Died at this school thing. Yep. Ugh, that was a pain. man, we had gotten some cool stuff, and we were doing pretty well on that run. And then I guess I got a little greedy. In our summer, shopkeeper Deryani rescued. So I think it said he's going to show up in the dungeons from now on. So I don't know what that looks like. Let's see what we get in this cutscene.
Worried for the missing boy, Ben thought that maybe he should have hidden the daggers better. Margaret, in her wisdom, knew that nothing would have remained hidden from Kevin forever. Now, she only encouraged her son and his daughter to hurry and find him.
Okay, so it looks like Kevin found the knives or the daggers and ran off. So that advances that story. So at some point, I'm guessing we'll rescue him and then he'll become playable. Alright, so let's go to the workshop. See what we have enough to do. So we could increase movement speed. We could increase max health. Or we could increase base damage. I'm gonna do damage whenever possible. I like upgrading damage. And then I'll do 1 health. So that uses a good chunk of what we've got. And then next time we can maybe have enough for speed. Let's see what we get. And we'll go down here. I did promise last time, if we didn't make it with John, we would try Linda. So, what we're gonna do, I want to look at John's skills real quick. Okay, that's what these ones up here are, all of the family skills. So now that John's skill got activated, it shows here for everybody. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So, we do have a skill point for John. Okay, we can increase his armor or give him Guardian's Rage. Unleash your rage to temporarily become invulnerable and deal Thor damage to attackers. I like the passive of the shield. I'm just gonna do that right now. Armor goes to plus 7%. And then we're gonna take Linda out for a stroll and see what she can do. So she's got the bow, so she's gonna be as a shield. What she has, when I think about it, I'm not evading well either on my other run. Yeah, alright. So using her bow, Linda takes out her enemies from a distance. You can use the left mouse to aim and shoot at the same time. She uses stamina to shoot while moving. Her stamina regenerates automatically when she doesn't move and shoot at the same time.
Expansive.
So it looks like her other
dangerous.
abilities
Would they be
are
able to
locked right now.
find Kevin, or would the spider's lair trap Kevin first?
Okay. So the narrator mentions. Okay, so if I hold down the left mouse, she just auto fires. So speed may be important for her. I don't know how that affects how fast she auto fires. It looks like she's got 2 dodge charges on that. But anyways, the narrator was saying something about Kevin and trapped in the spider's lair. So maybe it's really not possible to beat this level before kind of some of these narrative pieces go through. I don't know. I worry that given my preferred playstyle, which is much more hack and slashy, that I'm gonna die with Linda fairly quickly, and she's not gonna be one of my star players. Because unless I get really good at aiming and shooting, she's gonna get mobbed pretty easily and die. And I don't want that.
Everyone was encouraged to take part in a game of destiny. A prize awaited the fortuitous. There was only pain for the unfortunate.
Alright, so we got a new game. Got 3 switches here. I don't know how any of this will work, so let's push one. Oh, that was wrong. Where I talk about getting mobs means I'm trying to run and shoot at the same time, and I am not good at that. Okay, so it looks like in that game it's just one try, and if you lose, you get mobbed. Cool. We're close to getting our first skill point for Linda. So we'll try and fight off a few more guys. She also has noticeably less health than John, who seems to be a little tankier, which again fits into my playstyle. Okay, so we gained a skill point. I'm gonna go try and spend that now. Because I want to try and get her special. I think this is gonna, like John, she's gonna get, yeah, has one of these special. So it looks like this is the special. Explosive Crescendo. Loose an arrow skyward to fall upon Linda's enemies with explosive force. Cool, we'll take it. And let's get out of here. And now, yeah, it looks like we opened the second ability. Okay. The other thing it looks like, she might have slightly stronger attack than John. She seems to be doing a little bit more damage, 1 or 2 points more than John does. But I'm not sure. And that might be a function of distance or some other things. I don't know how her damage is calculated. I wonder if shooting that from a distance is a technique that she can do to damage enemies near it. Not sure. The issue is, of course, that the enemies kind of mob, and they don't just kind of stay in their area. So maybe as a sneak attack you could pull that off, but once they're aware of you, I don't know if they will stay around long enough for you to be able to get off a shot on the purple flower. is nice that her shot kind of has some bounce on it and sends them backwards. So if you can keep it timed right and going, you keep them off of you a little
Who could
bit.
have possessed such a powerful object?
Okay, so here we've got shards of ice. We'll try and use it down here when we get to the next level. Interesting, it keeps doing them. But I don't know what they do, if they just deal damage by being near them, or if the enemy has to be near them when they explode. A little better with Linda as far as walking away as I shoot. Being able to do that. Okay, she got a skill point. I would love to get some more speed for Linda, so she could presumably shoot faster. That would be nice. I would say I dislike Linda. I'll just say she takes a little bit of kind of figuring out how am I going to play her. And then that stamina, if the stamina runs out, then she can't move and shoot, which is interesting. And I think she's kind of a figure out how does she fit into your playstyle or method or whatever we've got here. Alright. Oh. Let's switch to this Black Despair. That sounds fun. We'll try and see what it does. Here, next time we encounter some enemies, we'll fire it off. Is it... Nope, we died. Okay. So someone was shooting, I think, acid pools at us or something. Silk Caverns, 2 of 2. Alright, let's see. We got a new cutscene.
Kevin returned from his saga with barely a scratch, yet he found no appreciation from his family, especially his father. Despite having Linda on his side, his father was still mad at him for endangering himself and worrying them all, including his pregnant mother. His favorite line, asking how he could be so inconsiderate. He wondered whether Uncle Ben would understand his bravery and initiative better. With his heroic act unrecognized, the young boy waited, frustrated, expecting more punishment. What Kevin had not expected was his parents' reaction. Heartened by his courage, his father was going to teach him the ways of battle, and his mother was far from the frail and always worried housewife she had seemed. A Bergson through and through, she gave him her blessing and asked only that he temper his courage with caution. Perhaps Uncle Ben was the happiest of them all. Not only had his nephew held his own in combat, but had done so with the weapons he had made for him. Kevin only wished his older brother Mark was there to witness his rise to the family calling.
So let's see if Mark is now open. What do we say? Or not Mark. Mark is the missing one. Kevin. Kevin is now available in character selection. He has learned the ways of the assassin. I'm gonna clear these because I guess that's what we want. So that's interesting. We now have Kevin available to us. We've seen all these relics and graces. Cool. And Kevin is going to join us and be a playable character. So, let's spend, we've got 260, let's do by that speed. Let's go look at what Kevin's got as far as skills, but we'll probably stop here in just a minute. So Kevin shows up here. And he's got daggers, so he may be interesting to play. Well, I'd love to give him a try here in a minute, but let's just look at his skills. Sharp Kid. Kevin instructs the rest of the family on where the weakest parts of the enemy, increasing the family's critical damage. That's interesting. I don't know what these chains are. Cool. And then Fan of Knives. Release a flurry of knives in all directions around Kevin. So he may be fun to play. Maybe we'll try him next time. Do I want to spend a skill point on Linda right now? Increasing the duration she can perform. Yeah, we'll increase her stamina, essentially. Okay, so next time we'll do a run with Kevin, see what he's like, and keep plugging at it, try and get to the end of these caverns. Thanks for watching, guys. Like the video here, subscribe if you want to see more content. Until next time, you guys have a good one, and we'll be back with some more Children of Morta.